What should I do if an elderly witch in the family refuses to pass on when her time comes and instead tries to offer the bloodline another soul, one that is purer and younger, in exchange for her own, thus prolonging her life by several more years? How can I stop her? Well, sometimes it happens that a witch simply doesn't want to leave this life. She might be afraid, or she simply doesn't want to. But according to the algorithm, a place in the bloodline must be freed, the older members must leave, and the younger ones must take their place. This is because the number of places in the bloodline is limited. And sometimes witches act exactly like this. Instead of leaving, they offer one of their relatives to take their place. These are usually the sick or the worthless, in general those whom the bloodline automatically pushes into the dead space, those who can be sacrificed. And witches sometimes act this way, trying to postpone their inevitable end. There are several ways to deal with this. In Rus, the most common approach was to outsmart the witch. However, this trick usually works only when the witch is trying to transfer her gift onto one of her relatives. Typically, this ritual of transference involves physical touch. For example, the old witch might say, "Bring me a small glass of water, sweetheart." And when the granddaughter brings the glass, the grandmother grabs her hand and whispers something. In such cases, the wise relatives place a cat in the grandmother's hands before she can grab the granddaughter, so she grabs the cat instead. The cat is then sacrificed and buried immediately. Sometimes a chicken is used in the same way. Its neck is broken and then it is buried. The most important thing is not to eat it. This way, the witch's gift is effectively rejected. But if a witch tries to harm one of the young relatives, you must call in another sorcerer, and then the fight will be between them. If this happens in your family, or among people close to you, I can give only one piece of advice: find a sorcerer. You may not be able to handle it on your own. To survive, a witch will put someone else in her place and drag them into the afterlife. She won't even spare her own children. Nothing is sacred to her. That's why my advice is, find a sorcerer.